It's testing 1 2 1 2. Khona no COVID siyasixolela. It was hard to went on Zoom.
Hey.
Please switch off your mic.
Director Mowuste.
Sanibonani. Sanibonani. Molweni Macingwane. Asibingelela abantu besifundazwe saKwaZulu Natal. We welcome you all to this beautiful chat that we're going to be having with the man that I always call the godfather of his sport, Bab Macingwane, the KwaZulu Natal Sport Confederation president, who has 55 affiliated. In fact, let me correct myself, 58 now.
Yes.
Asibonge Macingwane ngokuthi usithinte ukuthi you would like to speak to your children from the province of KwaZulu Natal. Ladies and gentlemen, my name is Ulona Wakwabenya. I work with the KZN Sport Confederation. I am the first daughter of Macingwane. I can't use that name namhlanje with that bathi ngiyubani usikhulu I can't use that name in your presence. Ngiyahlonipha baba. But ladies and gentlemen, thank you very much for making time for us today. We are not going to be long. We are going to be very, very short today. But we received a call from the KZN Sports Confederation President requesting that we make this live session where you can interact with him on our comments section. But basically the purpose of today's live session is to basically give you an update of what has been happening within the sporting fraternity in the province of KwaZulu Natal. And we are so blessed and so fortunate that we have the youngest MEC in the whole South Africa, Miss Amanda Bani Mapena. We welcome her to the sporting fraternity, but that is not my job. I know Utu Baba will do the honors of that. Bambizuma 1,000. I always do your research, Baba. Hey. And I found out that you played football, and they called you 1,000.
Hey, Baba Shonjalo
ngeyikhathi zakho. What happened yesterday when you saw uSuthu Mabhoshankoni lenza lokwakwenzile eMabhida?
Hey, siqhenye kakhulu ngokwenzekile eMabhida ngoba bengasiphatha kabi ukuthi final host eMabhida kodwa kuzodlala ama club angaphandle kweprovince.
Yes.
So siyajabula ke manje ukuthi sobe support iprovince yethu. Sethu uSuthu Mabhoshankoni KwaZulu Natal.
Yeah.
Siyibamba siqine.
So ibamba siqine. I do remember Macingwane, you were there at the KZN Super League final. Yes. And I posed a question to the MEC and I said, MEC, how are things there in the love and peace? And she profoundly answered me and said, Lona, I have 5 PSL teams. You remember that moment?
I remember that one.
You remember that one. And though you didn't sing, no.
No, we are very proud about that, Lona. KwaZulu Natal is having 5 PSL teams, and they are all performing very well. So, say, definitely nobody is going to be relegated.
This season?
This season, no. Let other province host the relegation.
But we can always host those teams like Mapit or Herikwala or Nanomikupi.
KwaZulu Natal playground as South Africa.
Oh, is it?
Yeah, so everybody is comfortable to come this side.
This side?
Yes.
Okay.
And we are comfortable to remain here.
Okay. No, it's we are all your babies. We are all your babies. But coming back to you, everybody back at home, to get to our beautiful discussions for today. I know that Ubaba has another commitment that he has to go to. But Macingwane, I want you to when you called me about the live session, you articulated to the fact that you have been receiving some queries and some questions and some I don't want to say concerns at all, but the passionate people of KwaZulu-Natal, when they saw the advert that was made by the provincial KwaZulu-Natal Sports, Arts and Culture, and it then ended up on your lap. Hence, you wanted to have this session. Perhaps, Baba, I can allow you to elaborate more and tell the people of KwaZulu-Natal about the funding that will be closing on the 28th.
Thank you, Lorna. So, in KwaZulu-Natal, we've got the Department of Sports, Arts and Culture. Now, when people see something being advertised in that space, they only think more about sports. So there's a funding that is divided into 4 parts that has been advertised by the department. It's mainly for the arts and culture sector, not for the sports sector.
Okay.
But people, because they think it's one department, they think that sports can apply. Sporting bodies, they've got their different way of being funded by the department.
Yes.
Through community requests, and there's a committee that sits and deal with those community requests, and also through transfer funding.
Yes.
There's also another committee that deals with that.
Yes.
So this funding that has been advertised, which is the second time it is advertised.
Okay.
So maybe, which answers why the time frame
is
very short. It's because it's a continuation of the process that happened around May.
Okay.
So in fact, it's the second bite.
Oh.
That's why that people who applied in May or April, they are advised not to apply now because they will be piling the applications.
The applications?
Yes.
Oh.
It's still one program.
Oh, okay. Let me get this one right, Macingwane. Phela thina MEC siyamthanda. So when the Department of Sports, Arts and Culture advertises, we want to claim the MEC to our space. But what Macingwane is basically saying this is a continuation of a funding that has been happening within the Department of Sports, Arts and Culture. And in the first one was when the applications were from the sports and recreation sector, and right now the funding is actually for the cultural and creative space. But I want to ask Macingwane, is there no other way that there's a relationship between sports, arts, or sports and the creative space that perhaps someone who's got an NGO or a company within the sporting fraternity can make this application?
Lorna, in fact, as it is one department, so these things complement one another. For instance, we host a final game, like the MTN that is coming to KZN.
Yes.
But you may have a musical item or an artist who will sing before the final starts.
Yeah.
You may have some drills done by the children there playing drama. Indlamu, playing their drums there. So it goes together, but there's a thin line that separates it.
Yes.
So that's why that you may have an NGO that does both sports and arts.
Yes.
So when you apply this case, you motivate on arts and culture.
Okay.
And you don't put forward much on sports.
On sports.
And then you go to sports for the right, on the right platform.
On the right platform. There you have it, ladies and gentlemen, the KZN Sports Confederation President giving us that clarity. But we must compliment the leadership of Miss Amanda Bani Mapena, because we have seen other programs that were not active due to the COVID pandemic that actually came back. I mean, we recently had Abo Gogo. How does that make you feel in terms of being an active and a winning province?
Firstly, let me start here, Lorna, that the MEC, Ms. Thami Mchunu, is holding two portfolios in one. That is sports, one. The second is arts and culture.
Yes.
But as sports people, we are claiming him.
To MEC.
That's why that people, when they see things advertised, they think of sports. Because when she came in, we were the first people who embraced her.
Yes. And
worked with her and ran with her. So the arts and culture sector is following what sports is doing. So, but we are very fortunate to have a young, vibrant MEC in our midst, and the youngest in the country.
Yeah. I saw you with the Honorable MEC, Nidansa lapha kwaNongoma. I was taken by your post on the social platform. I didn't know that uMacingwana knows the lingo. When you shared the picture of the MEC and you said having a light moment with the MEC, bengazi ukuthi ubaba le language yakwa Facebook nako Twitter nako Instagram uyayazi, but there is this memorandum of understanding that everyone is so excited about, that the MEC made sure ukuthi iyasayneka, and you then happened to be one of the authors of this big and magnificent historical moment within the province. If anyone that is sitting at home, Macingwana, wants to understand this memorandum of understanding where you were sharing a light moment with the MEC, what is it all about?
Well, I'll always surprise you, Lord.
I know you surprised me, sharing a light moment.
Kukukothanda.
Angikubonanga kodwa udlala lapha yani eChatsworth.
No, kwakudlala lekenge encane nginami.
Oh, I get. No, ungiphendulile dad. Uniphendulile, I'm covered.
Yeah. No, in the memorandum of agreement, it's a document that is uniting the school sporting activities under the wing of DOE, which is Department of Education, as well as Department of Sports and Recreation, Arts and Culture. So everybody has been crying that school sport is dead. So it's a way of resuscitating school sports now. And it cannot be happen in silos.
Yes.
Where the Department of Education will do its own thing, as well as DSEC do its own thing in the little corner.
Yes.
So we are combining the forces, we are combining the resources, we are combining the brains, we are combining the efforts together in coming up with a solution to school sports. Because school sports is a bedrock of development.
Yes.
So we set up a task team that was composed of officials from Department of Education, officials from Department of Sports and Recreation, Arts and Culture, as well as the KZN Sports Confederation, which I was leading that delegation part. Yes. So we sat down maybe for 3 months or so, drawing up this document. We started with the framework, and we finished the framework, and we went to the implementation plan, which led to the launch that was held at Nongoma.
Yes.
So right now we are starting the implementation of school sports. As we saw, maybe here and there, the MEC and other officials were out in schools promoting MTN 8.
Yes.
We did not say that it's schools, then DOE should go alone.
Yes.
We're going together.
Lovely.
But we want to resurrect the school sport in such a way that the federations will easily get their preferred athletes who will be Olympians tomorrow, who will go to Commonwealth tomorrow, who will go to World Games tomorrow. But the role of the Confederation, in fact, is because we are leading the federations.
Yes.
So now school sports, if it is football, it will be fully under SAFA.
SAFA KZN.
SAFA KZN. If you talk about netball,
yes,
it will be fully under KZN netball.
Okay.
If you talk about rugby, it will be fully under KZN rugby. So there will be no school sports
associations
your USASAs doing their silos somewhere in the corner, because the custodian of sports is the federations. The rules that are used, it's the federations.
Yeah.
And we are expecting the federations to provide expertise to the school sports. In the games, they will be supplying personnel as technical officials so that our children are taught correct ethics, they are taught correct skills in sports. Because it's difficult to eradicate the wrong patterns that are inculcated into the learners whilst they are doing school sports at a lower level.
Macongwana, you are bringing in the federations, the programs that then will be run by Department of Sports and Recreation, the federations, as well as DOE. Who is going to develop them? And when are they going to start? Like sibone kudlalwa mhlambe ulone engahleli noma Macongwana beyixoxa nje leyo nto kuqalwa nini?
You see, this week there's an election of an athletics committee for schools.
Okay.
And KZN Athletics will be playing a pivotal role in the formation of that committee.
Yeah.
So we are already starting.
Okay.
So very soon more federations will be going to schools to elect committees. But in the next 3 weeks or so, we'll be hosting the federations, guiding them how to handle school sports. Because it's different to deal with the out-of-school programs and the in-school programs. We need to separate and create, but at the same time, create a synergy.
Okay. You have, as the president of KZN Sport Confederation, you have 55. In fact, pardon me, I've been told that now you have 58.
Correct.
Of these federations that are going to be running these programs that are going to be happening in these partnerships, in particular in the schools. Now, what is the standing of these federations in order for them to drive this beautiful program that the MEC for Education and Sports have come together and emphasized that it needs to happen? What is the standing of the federations?
Yes, Lorna, we've got 58 federations, and most of them, they are in good standing. So which means that we are satisfied with how they are running, how they conduct their affairs, but we are also existing to assist those who are struggling. So currently we have a few that we are assisting at the moment. Firstly, it's the equestrian, KZN equestrian. So some people may not know much about that sport.
Namba bengisacela bandla ungilekelele lapho. Ngiyacabanga ukuthi le thimba la liyafisa ukulekelelwa ubaba.
Yeah, that code is a sport about horses.
Okay.
So you see that sometimes there's sports where people are riding horses but playing a small ball on the ground.
Oh,
with
up the road, Maritzburg. Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, it's mostly around Catorich.
Yes, yes, I've seen it there.
Yeah, so there's a hub of it there.
Okay.
So also it might not be that one. They might be climbing the horses, but just showcasing styles of walking of the horse.
Oh yes.
Parading the horse.
Yes. Oh yes.
Also, they may be jumping some.
Yes.
Some obstacles that
Yes.
are created.
Yes.
So we call that code is KZN equestrian. It has got 5 styles or 5 disciplines.
Okay.
So we are assisting them because they are struggling. Not that they are struggling in the province, but I don't want to dwell much into the internal problems.
Yes.
On air. But we came to a point where we could not sit and watch when a national federation was busy destabilizing the provincial federation. So we entered there, that space, and which led that when we came in, the national federation could not respect us. When I wrote to them in August, when the problem started in April, when I wrote to them in August, they said that we've got no jurisdiction. Then we decided to say, because we've got no jurisdiction, we are not going to award colors to them. Then they remembered that they need colors from us. So we needed them to respect that whilst the National Federation is responsible for the code, but we are also nationally, but we are responsible for sports in the province. And that code itself belongs to the province. So we need to, when there are problems, we need to work together, the National Federation. Not the National Federation coming into KZN as if we are not existing and take decisions and go out.
Yes.
We are dealing with that issue, and we've also engaged SASCOC. SASCOC has met that federation nationally 2 weeks ago, and last week I met SASCOC regarding that. I hope that in the next week or two, there will be an amicable resolution. But secondly, we also have basketball, where there are also challenges. And we have seen even in the social platform, people are talking about it, but we are handling it to a point that we have mutually agreed with KZN Basketball that they voluntarily agreed to be placed under administration. And we've appointed administrator as Mrs. Zilungile Ntombe. And things are moving, and maybe give us 3 months, basketball will be back on its feet.
Okay. I know that there was a tournament that was held in Pretoria.
Yes.
Those were teams, not a provincial squad.
I think in Bloemfontein.
Yes, yes.
It was provincial squads, but KZN was not there.
Oh, okay. But
because
those are
of the problems.
Oh, okay. So, for the benefit of anyone who doesn't know what it means when you are under administration,
when you are under administration, you are not dissolved. Your committee remains in place, but it is working under supervision.
Okay.
And has to get approval from the administrator.
Okay.
For the major decisions that they are taking.
Okay.
So it means that we also are existing, but you are semi-independent.
Okay. Oh, okay. Ngiyambona usisilu usisizi former national player.
Yes.
I will take you up on my second last question on the legends about her and me.
All right.
I think we are on the same category and same space of former legends, but I'm going to park that question because I know how passionate you are about the provincial legends from all
once
these
you start with it, I'll not talk about anything.
I know, that's why I'm leaving it for Matungwana. I want you to elaborate on me. In recently, I think it was on Monday or Tuesday, where the premier of the KZN province declared the importance of to be embraced of the digital space. I remember listening to her, Okozini. She said, "Nongisho ubaba ohlele emakhaya can actually use a drone to ukuthi ayoqokelela inkomo zakhe," and I laughed, but I saw the importance of what it means to go to the digital space on what the premier was saying. Yesterday, I then learned that KZN Chess had an honor or has just got sponsorship from Hawaii, a company that gave them 108 tablets and some computers to play chess online. Now, this Smolanyana history with the premier and chess going there then takes me to the question of where do we have sport when it comes to the creative space and that digital space? What does it mean for chess to move there, and how the things have evolved within the country coming from the pandemic and everything?
Before I answer directly that question, also I would like to sound an advice, a brotherly advice to Chess South Africa, to refrain from interfering in the matters of KZN.
Okay.
Because there's a lot of good that is coming into KZN, and we don't want outside influence to corrupt it or to destroy it or to derail it. You'll remember, Lorna, that in the Sports Awards, KZN,
yes,
the award of Best Innovation,
innovative, yes,
it went to chess.
yes,
Precisely because during the COVID period,
yes,
the Federation started the online chess tournaments.
yes,
And there was a serious program. And we want to thank again the Department of Sports and Recreation,
yes,
Arts and Culture in the province,
yes,
under the leadership of Miss Amanda Panimapena,
yes,
that they provided the first
equipment,
as well as also DOE added to the schools for chess.
yes,
Now, that's why it was easy for Hawaii to join a wagon that is moving.
okay,
They did not start it afresh, but they realized that if they partner with KZN Chess, they will be partnering with the right people who know where they are going, because they know where they come from.
yes,
So what happened is that the sponsorship is giving more hope to the province,
yes,
because we've got various libraries in every district.
yes,
So because of the Wi-Fi that is needed, chess players may visit those libraries.
yes,
But it's important that it will also save time, it will save traveling expenses, it will save accommodation expenses, it will also save impossible accidents on the road.
yes,
Because
yes,
everybody will be playing where
where they stay.
staying.
Okay,
So, and we are appealing to parents to motivate their kids
yes,
to participate in these programs.
yes,
And very soon we'll make a proposal to the MEC of DOE, Honorable Umbali
yeah,
Fraser, to let chess be part of the school curriculum in in KZN because it stimulates good thinking. And chess players, they do well in class.
Is it?
Yes. Because they are thinkers. And it's easy to transfer that chess skill into a study skill. So if the parents encourage their kids to participate in chess, not necessarily for competition, but
to stimulate the mind for the academics.
That's it.
Okay. Angeke kodwa ungishaye mina chess.
Hey. Ayakulunga ndodakazi.
Ayi baba ngeke. You know the nice thing about chess is that you can play the whole month. Ngihambe ngiyocabanga ngibuye ngizokwenza and make my move and go and think, but I then challenge you.
Just go and look at the movie If Tomorrow Comes. You'll see something fascinating about chess there.
No, I think Baba, what you are saying is a brilliant proposal that I think it needs to be highly considered, because the world is moving digital, and I'm sure with even other federations as a city pattern, because even football can be played. I've never seen netball being played online. I'm sorry about that. No, even no. I'll let me help you. There you go. Yeah. So I think it will be a good move, because I know that the combo of sports and academics is something that always wins. But the Salga Games, the so many athletes are coming out of the Salga Games. We've been seeing a lot of districts doing their selections from local municipalities. What should we look forward to this year? And once more, I think we need to also convey appreciation to the Department of Sports, Arts and Culture for bringing back these games. We have 16 codes, if I am not mistaken. But Sikupi, where are we in terms of ama Salga Games?
Ama Salga Games abuye ngenkani. And people have been longing for these games.
Yes.
COVID deprived us of these games.
Yes.
But now everybody is ready to participate. Out of 11 districts we are having in KZN, only one district will not be represented.
Okay.
Which is very much unfortunate.
Yes.
I must strongly say that one. It's very much unfortunate, and I want to believe that the athletes are going to lose out. Yeah. In that district.
Yeah.
But we are happy that 10 will be participating, and the districts have selected or are in the course of selections.
Yeah.
And the Salga Games are coming this time, I'm promising you. Different Salga Games that we've never seen.
Is it?
From what I saw at King Cetwayo,
yes,
the setup, and also considering that the chairperson of Salga in the province is a mayor of King Cetwayo. I'm hoping that style,
the bar that he
put in the province, he will do better than that, because the province is better than King Cetwayo. But Amajuba.
Konja, which district are you from?
If there was time, I would say I'm coming from King Cetwayo, but I'm not going to say it.
Oh, okay, all right. Just like you didn't want to say you was going to win on the sports awards, but you knew who was going to win.
Yes. Fortunately, last week I spent a lot of time at Amajuba.
Yes.
No, they are ready to host.
The hosts.
They are ready to host. And I think on the 18th of November, it will be the official launch.
The official launch, yes.
And draw of the games. So, no, they are raring to go. And I also inspected the facilities.
Yes.
The facilities are up to standard.
Yes.
What I also liked is that they are stimulating economic growth in all local municipalities of Amajuba. Something is happening at Madlangeni, something is happening at Danhauser, though there's a lot happening in Newcastle.
At Danhauser, they can bring DJs in to juxuza kancane khona.
Ubala Lord.
Ubala. Baba, your language, what I am sharing a light moment, and now you are saying, Ubala Lord. I wish to see your playlist in the car. Ngizocela ukuthi bakhe bangikhombisa playlist ngiyakusola udlala amapiano.
Hey, ungangithatha kancane.
Ngiyakusola. No, thank you Baba, but for assurance purposes to the parents that are probably watching you today, in terms of the safety in the games for the kids, because we know that we have some issues that we are facing, not as a province but as a country as a whole. In terms of safety, are we ready?
I think we are ready.
Yes.
Because amongst the commissions,
yes,
there's an emergency commission, and part of the mandate of that commission is to look at the issues of safety.
Yes.
Because even as the districts, they are arranging accommodation on their own.
Okay.
But as SALCA organizers, SALCA Games organizers, we are also sending the commission that deals with safety.
Okay.
To go and see the safety standards of those establishments.
Okay. Ladies and gentlemen, to those that probably joined us on the way, we are having a nice live chat with the KwaZulu-Natal Sport Confederation President, Ubaba Uma Thousand, Ubaba Mchunu. Ubaba Mchunu has alluded to some few things. He has welcomed and complimented the work that is being done by the Department of Sports, Arts and Culture under the leadership of the Miss Amanda Bani Mapena. He also mentioned the fact that the funding that has been advertised, it doesn't solely includes the sports culture because it was done for the sports culture. So this funding is a continuation of something that had happened. He also elaborated for us on the issues of the recently signed Memorandum of Understanding between the Department of Sports, Arts and Culture and the Department of Education. He took us through the issues of preparing for the KZNSC SALCA Games that are going to be held on the 8th to the 11th in the Amajuba district. And he said what he saw at King Cetshwayo, which he won't say that it's his district. He wants to see the same bar that has been there. He also complimented the Chess Federation as well as the other good standing federations. Out of the 58 that he has, he said 90% of them are in the good standings, and I'm sure Uguti, the KwaZulu-Natal Sport Confederation, will be advertising for AMA contact details of AMA federations for the parents who wants their kids to be part and parcel of the sporting fraternity. And congratulations to Chess once more. Last but not least, Baba Singers babambezela abantu sekuzophakwa emakhaya ama legends, your baby. Mhlambe before you get into that Macingwane, ngicela uzungiconsideration. I am a legend. Angazi.
I know you are a legend.
Yeah.
A football legend.
A football legend.
No, we are proud of you and other fellow compatriots that were also with you.
On my age.
On your age.
Abuzilungile lapho.
Abuzilungile.
Oxolile Mpisana.
Oxolile Mpisana. Yonke leyo jazz le.
Leyo jazz le.
No, we are very encouraged.
Yes.
To see that KZN has produced a big talent, and we want to tap on that talent even when it is retired.
Yes.
In active sports.
Yes.
But we want them to bring back those skills, to impart that knowledge with the up and coming sporting personnel.
Yes.
I've said a lot in various platforms about legends. The only thing that I would say today.
Yes.
Last year, we had a program where the legends were utilized in schools.
Yes.
Were utilized in local clubs.
Yes.
And were paid a stipend. That stipend is not a salary. But it's something that see to it that when a person moving from point A to B does not use imali yengane zakhe.
Yes.
The stipend is to assist on that one. But we realized that when we had a post-mortem, that there were some gaps in that program in how we handled it.
Leyama legends.
Leyama legends.
Okay, ba.
So this time around, siyayibuyisa, kodwa in a different way.
Okay.
Instead of encouraging people to go to schools and the likes,
yes,
we are saying now, we will only assist those legends that are already having their own programs.
Okay.
We'll assist them also with the apparel or equipment. Before I came on air, I was talking to Sandy there, AK-47 Glove.
Yes. Selembeni.
No,
Mkungundlovu, okay.
Yes. So he called me, which was a follow-up call. And we will be giving his program, training balls, match balls, bibs.
Yes.
Because we are assisting somebody who's assisting
the community.
The community. We trust in investing in what is already there than to say, let's make you to start something.
Yes.
You can't make somebody to start something. Encourage somebody to start. Right now, I'm encouraging all the legends to start their programs. Then we will come and assess what is happening. I must say, Lorna, here, we will not be making any appointment when we are going to inspect a program.
Oh, nizofika.
Sizofika. Yena uzositshela ukuthi utraina nini kuphi ngasikhatsini every week. So we'll take one of the weeks and go there. And
ngoba vele kuzobe sorry to program yakhe.
Program yakhe.
Yes.
So that we don't want people to stage manage programs.
Yes.
Simply because they want a stipend. Again, it's an encouragement.
Yes.
On what people are doing.
I want to tap in here, Bab Macengwane, and just ask a question. Ukuthi ake ngithi uLona is a legend, but by the time wayedlala mhlambe uLona was not good administratively. Not everyone had the privilege of going to a school and learning a computer, because these programs that you are articulating to are programs that needs to be typed, are programs that needs to be reported on. Is there some sort of an assistance that you can give to those legends who do not have the capacity to actually write to that extent of the programs that you want them to do?
Yes, once we assist the legends to develop new skills, because we are saying we have to reskill them.
Okay.
So that they stay relevant.
Okay.
But we also have legends who were administrators.
Yes.
Because sometimes when we talk about legends, people normally think about people who are playing in the field.
Yes.
But there are legends who can be recognized for their administrative skills. There are legends who can be recognized for their officiating skills. So we'll encourage the legends to also club with as a group. Somebody is collaborations. Yes. Somebody is coming with the skill. Somebody is coming, so that abe umlandeli weclub yakhe, abe inyanga yeclub yakhe,
awusuka madoda,
abe ucoach weclub yakhe, abe uchairperson weclub yakhe, secretary weclub yakhe, uthuko referee abadlalisa iclub yakhe. We are moving away from that notion.
Okay.
People should operate according to their skills.
Okay. No, it's a good project, Baba, because ngesixhosa kuyothi indlela ibuzwa kwabaphambili.
Enyato
indlela ibuzwa kwabaphambili.
Oh, nanisho njalo amaXhosa.
Yeah. So meaning ukuthi thina as wow kwakuhle, so meaning ukuthi as young administrators we need to learn the way from them. The coaches, the upcoming coaches, can then collaborate and assist, in particular maybe especially the kids that have done maybe courses like your sport management. They can find opportunities there to create those kind of programs and assist ama legends. I just want to read these comments. We note the comments that you guys are actually doing. Uti ubaba uti welcome Gwamande. As KZNSC, we are humbled and wish that no individuals will destabilize our mission. Thanks to the leadership of Lindo Ngubane, Mbomvu, and Ayanda Gumede, let's keep growing higher and higher. I think Ubabu Gwamande is touching base on that brotherly warning that you gave out. We also see Shana, our president, you and your committee are doing great work in our beautiful province. Kusho Ushana. So proud of the work that KZNSC are doing. Luabo from KZN Netball is saying, Mr. President, but bebeng patisila bantu bakwa netball but bakhumbule.
Oh.
Yeah. A great president. If tomorrow KwaZulu-Natal Chess is writing, great president, if tomorrow comes, critical thinking, best chess movies, siyabonga president. My president indoda emadodeni kusho uVusumuzi Sengwayo ubaba kaJuni uyamazi uVusumuzi. We also note the KZN Netball umama uSisigugu Ngema uthi nje Mr. President Nkosinathi Ndlovu Katsheni, our president, Thembalethu Monti Gwabaza, President Phakade. Mr. President, you are doing an excellent job. These are the things that people are saying.
I'm humbled.
You are humbled.
Yeah, so it looks like somebody is doing something.
Don't stop.
I hope so.
Don't stop. Ladies and gentlemen, as I said that Nati, we need to leave Ubaba to rest. Siyazi ukuthi back at home, probably it's time to dish out. Niphake nithi ungaphaki nje ama wings, iwing ihambe ne thigh back at home, inyama into ebalulekile. Mhlambe Mr. President, I must take this opportunity as well and thank you and the KZN Sport Confederation for inviting me and the team to host you today. But before I can close off, I just want you to look at the cam there and give the people of KwaZulu-Natal your parting ways. I'm sure there's plenty of people that had tuned in to listen to you.
Thank you, Lorna, for allowing us to use your platform with your colleagues. We appreciate it. I think I've said a lot about sports, but I cannot leave this platform without encouraging people to go in full force on Saturday, the 29th, at Mabhida Stadium. La gobe kugcotshwa khona isilo samaZulu, isilo sethu, isilo esiphethe wonke umhlaba kwaZulu. Inkosi yesilo umntwana kaZelithini uMesuzulu. Siyaziqhenya, asiphumeni ngobuningi bethu. Ngiyabonga.
Ladies and gentlemen, thank you very much for tuning in, and also we wish you all the best on your future endeavors. Don't stop to play. The KZN Sports Confederation office is welcome for the queries, and thank you, Baba, for the clarities that you have given us, and thank you for the leadership that you and the KZN Sports Arts and Culture under Miss Anmanda Bani Mapena that you are giving to the province. The province is blessed to have you. Thank you. Danko School.